Hello everyone, my name is Meenakshi and I teach at IIIT Bangalore. This is an introductory module on the course in software testing that I'll be teaching as a part of the NPTEL course series starting from this July. What is the motivation for this course? Microsoft Chairman Bill Gates once said that software testing is the most time-consuming phase of software development, and more than 55% of Microsoft engineers spend their full-time employment in Microsoft doing nothing but testing. Right? And we all know that there is lots and lots of safety critical software these days. Softwares that run our banks, software that run our planes, run our cars, manage the way water flows through our network, manage the way power flows through our grids and so on. And these software being safety critical have to be exhaustively tested before release to maintain regulatory standards. And many software companies these days follow what are called agile development methodologies, where it is more or less a mandate that developers or pair programmers have to unit test their code. Right? So testing is going to be a very important part of everybody's lives. So what is this course going to be all about? There is already a 4-week course on software testing that is being taught by Professor Rajeev Mal from IIT Kharagpur. This will be a follow-up course on that, and what we will cover mainly in this course is techniques and algorithms for test case design. So we'll take software artifacts. What are typical software artifacts? Code, design, requirements, documents, and so on. Then we'll model them using mathematical models that we know, which will basically be graphs, logical predicates, sets that represents inputs and outputs. We'll also look at syntax of programming languages. Then we'll look at algorithms that deal with how to design test cases for these artifacts given as these models. So here are the contents of the course. To start with, the first week, I'll try to spend introducing testing and giving you a background on the terms and terminologies that we'll be using related to testing throughout this course. Then we'll move on to looking at techniques and algorithms for test case design. As I told you, to start with, we'll look at graphs. Graphs is mathematical model, and we'll define what we call control flow coverage criteria and data flow coverage criteria on graphs. Right? So these will tell you how to deal with test cases where you can handle loops, where you can handle paths in code, where you can handle branching in specifications given as finite state machines, and so on. Right? After this, we'll move on to defining predicates in logic. So we'll look at the brief background of logic as it's necessary for doing in testing. And then predicates in logic come all over software, right? If you have a single if statement, if you have a while statement, it's typically labeled by a predicate. And the if statement or while statement takes different branches based on whether the predicate is true or false. So we look at modules and algorithms that deal with how to define test cases that will run based on these predicates. From then on, we'll move and we'll look at black box testing techniques, which try to consider inputs and outputs as sets, and then they deal with how to partition these sets and define test cases effectively, such that I can test for a particular requirement with as minimal test cases as possible. And then we'll look at what is called mutation testing or syntax-based testing, where we look at the underlying syntax of a particular language and define test cases which a programmer or a developer can use to unit test his code exhaustively. Right? After having learned all the test case algorithms as outlined above, we will consider different classes of software like object-oriented applications, web applications, embedded software, and so on. And we'll see how to apply the algorithms and techniques that we learned for designing test cases to be able to test specific aspects of these software. The course will end with a popular testing technique called symbolic or concolic testing. This technique has gained a lot of popularity in the past decade or so and is used to test large pieces of code that guarantees some reasonable path coverage in the code. The main textbook that we'll be following throughout the course is the one called Introduction to Software Testing, authored by Paul Ammann and Jeff Offutt. There is a good web resource available for this textbook, and my slides would be closely following the slides that are given in the web page for this book. For the symbolic and concolic testing, I have listed the papers that we'll be using for our reference material. Thank you.